When I was first diagnosed, I knew very little about this disease other than the fact that to me it was an old person's disease. And when I think back on it now, my mother, my father, and probably my grandmother suffered from this, but at the time it wasn't called Alzheimer's.
Bill Heibein was diagnosed with Alzheimer disease 13 years ago. It is a disease that attacks brain cells, and the most common symptoms include difficulty remembering things, making decisions, and performing everyday activities. However, due to an early diagnosis and a successful response to medication, Bill has not seen a huge change in his everyday life since being diagnosed.
The initial diagnosis, I suppose, is really like getting a kick in the teeth, in all honesty, because we knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. So to some degree, it was a relief because we had a name to it. And because we had a name to it, there was some things that we could start to do, like medications and so forth. Yeah, I can believe it. Other than that, and that initial period of shock upon being diagnosed, it really hasn't done a whole lot to me at all. I know I forget things. There's no doubt about that. I just sort of take it day by day as it comes and do not dwell on the diagnosis, for sure.
Bill responded well to medication he was given to slow the progression of the disease, but he also uses little tricks to help him remember, including repetition and continuing with all of his everyday activities.
If I get a phone message or something comes in that I have to, I know I've got something coming up, basically I'll take the message, I'll slap it on a sticky note. From the sticky notes, they get transferred to my big calendar so that everything that's coming up is basically set up day by day on the calendar. And in addition, the last little bit is it goes in my BlackBerry. So between the sticky notes, the calendar, and the BlackBerry, I'm always being cued as to things that are coming up. And as I'd mentioned earlier about the repetition, I'm into the habit of doing that because I've been doing it for so many years now that you don't think about it, you just do it.
Having Alzheimer disease has not dramatically affected the way Bill lives his life, and attributes that to his friends and family, the Alzheimer Society, and getting an early diagnosis.
Well, anyone who thinks they may have it or are having symptoms, or someone may think they're having symptoms even, see a doctor. That's step one. Get the testing, and if the test prove that there is some type of a problem, some type of dementia, by all means get on medication.
You may see Bill all around our community. As well as being very involved with the Alzheimer Society, he also volunteers for many organizations, and his band, Bottom of the Barrel, can be seen playing at various senior care facilities.
For me personally, I don't dwell on the diagnosis. I wake up in the morning and I know what my day's going to be. And in fact, comparable to when I was working, I wake up in the morning, I'm eager to get at it. So I do not dwell on the diagnosis or what the final outcome will be. I just basically live for today, and my wife and I have tried to do that for the last 13 years. Hind.
For Go Thunder Bay, I'm Janice Gummison.
That's a foot. Go okay. She gets confused.